Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the greatest freaking show on earth. All right. Ugh. You know what? This is it. We'll hold it like this. Welcome back to the greatest freaking show on earth. God damn it. I am fucking stoked to be here today. It's been too long, at least for me, since I've made one of these. It's been 4 days. Okay. There was going to be another episode coming out like 3 days ago, but I didn't like it, so I deleted it, and now I'm back. Well, and the reason why I didn't like it, because I rushed. I'm a rusher. I didn't give it enough time. I just kind of half-assed it. I wasn't feeling it. So instead, I came back, double down, take my time type shit. Got some things to talk about in the head brewing. And now I'm coming back better than ever. Like the episode that I scrapped, it was about me being like down in the dumps, like, oh, it's been a bad couple days, like I just been a schlum. But now I'm here feeling great, obviously energized. I mean, I've been working out good, eating good, seeing my friends, seeing my family, drinking a lot of water, taking my vitamins. I feel unstoppable today, and you can probably tell because I'm just going at it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest fucking day on earth. You know why? Because God blessed us with another one. Another banger. Every day's a banger. Drink food. Eat your water. I could end it right there. Honestly, with that energy right there, I hope that carries and spreads for the whole week. For the whole week. Oh, but baby, we got some topics to talk about. Maybe not topics. I just got a couple things I want to talk about. Do you know me? Just always yapping. Always yapping. Where do I even begin? Where do I even begin? It's almost August. It's the 30th. July 30th. August is in 2 days. I'm excited though. Can't wait to get back to school. Can't wait to see my friends. Can't wait to start classes. Can't wait to start grinding. Get a big boy job. Oh, life will be amazing. Life will be amazing. Let me look at my sticky notes real quick. Let me remind myself what I wrote down. Okay, yeah. We'll put them right here. You guys can't see them, but I can. A little cheat sheet action. Oh, baby. First off, yeah, you guys are right here. Lower camera angle. Kind of just decided with whatever, just kind of switch it up a little bit. I did not want to be on the floor today. I'm feeling too good. I'm feeling too mobile. I want to keep the posture good, centralized, so don't want to mess with that. Let's drink water. I'm getting a little thirsty, a little clogged up right here. Anyways, first and foremost, I want to say, I'm gonna set my phone right there in case something pops up. I gotta go to my photos because oh yeah, we got plenty to talk about. So first things first, I know you see these books right here. I'm a pretentious little shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's not feminist literature this time. Yesterday I went back to Columbus. If y'all don't know, that's my hometown. That's where I grew up. It's the streets I used to run. I'm just playing. But yeah, I went to go see my parents, or my dad specifically, because he's going on vacation on Friday. And he's going to Guatemala. He's gonna go visit my mom. And then I have hella siblings that also went over there, just coincidentally. So they're gonna have a little get together over there, and I'm just so happy for them. Um, I'm really excited, seeing my dad, dude. Me and my dad, he comes from a village of literally probably less than 300 people in the middle of the mountains of Mexico. So he had nothing growing up. So seeing him yesterday, he bought himself some Oakleys, you know what I'm saying? He's got a nice shirt on, but of course he's got it on backwards cuz he don't give a fuck. He just puts on a shirt. I've seen this dude go out with shorts on backwards or his socks, like mixed match socks, or they're all, man, I love him. He's just he really made it. We really made it. And then I was really blessed to not pay as much tuition. Like I saved a lot of money moving off campus. Um and so we didn't pay a lot of tuition, so it's like extra money he can use or we can use. I mean, he can use. I honestly I don't want I'm good with the money I earn, you know what I'm saying? So he's got extra money to go, He's going to Mexico. He's going to Mexico. Like, I am so happy for him. I was so happy to see him. So yeah, not the point. Not the point. The point is, I went back to Seatown. Oh, we got a little guest up here. Hi, Kaya. Ooh, you want to be in the video, don't you? You want to be in the video, don't you? Yeah, me too, girl. Me too. I'm tired too. I'm playing. I'm not. Okay. Anyways, for the fourth time, I was back in Seatown. And I bought some books. I went to a local bookstore. Yeah, I shop local. Oh, I don't go to Barnes and Noble. I go to, I don't know what it's called, Terrace Books. It's like something like that. Terrace, something like that. It's part of this like indie bookstore collective thing. They have like a little map I would show you, but I threw it away because it didn't really go with any of the decorations I got up. I mean, not that you could see them. It looks like a barren ass wall right behind me, but you know. So this one is called the Secret Network of Nature. Trees, animals, and extraordinary balance of all life things. So the reason I kind of got this, nature always interested me, like, um, like the systems, like the interconnectedness, the way like animals kind of have to depend on each other, and although they're different species, they kind of cross communicate, like their symbiotic relationships, whether it be good or bad, and all that is really interesting. And I don't know enough about nature. So I thought, boom, why not read a little bit about it? And also, how does this apply to humans? Can I apply this to humans at like maybe at a philosophical level? Like, not to sound pretentious or anything, but like I feel like, like I could make some connections there, because at the end of the day, we are still fucking animals. We just so happen to gain consciousness through one way or another and develop and conquer the freaking world through one way or another. We did that. But at the end of the day, when we all die, we're going back into the ecosystem. So that is a book I'm very excited to start. I was actually gonna read it, but then I was like, oh fuck, I want to record too. So I'll read it. Low key, I'm reading after I record this, while this is uploading and editing and all that. I'm reading that bitch. And this other book right here, it's one of the classics, Stephen King, The Shining. Like I said, I've been in that kind of just that like fiction, horror, cult, 80s throwback. Like that's just in my mind right now. I've been like, especially elements of what's it called? Progression? Not progression. Like when you're moving forward. I don't know. Fuck, I can't think of the word. I'm so dumb. But like it's kind of like progressive, maybe? Or is that the insurance? I don't know. But like the movement forward. Like giving meaning to things, criticizing big government or criticizing big companies, criticizing and making fun of, or just making you think, like that type of shit. That's kind of my brain, which is, I think I showed you this last episode. This is why I've been reading this book, because this is super interesting. And so now I want to throw in this element. I know it's fiction, but like the themes around it, it's like, I heard like some people say this book's almost like hallucinogenic. Ugh. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's also a big thing that I've been interested in, like researching, is like the effect of hallucinogens and on the human mind, on the human psyche, and like at least to a therapeutic level. Especially I've been doing some research. I've never been a big religious guy. I've been trying to get back into my faith a little bit more. But a lot of what people are starting to think now is like a lot of these like stories from God or experiences, like the Bible, and like the things that the Bible is based on, like the Dead Scrolls and shit like that. Like they're starting to think that like that's based off of like mushroom trips, and like that's why people felt the way they felt or saw the things that they saw. I I don't know. Like I said, I'm just starting to try to rabble my head around this. Just trying to start to learn about it. So I can't really tell you a lot about it yet. If you want to know more, go watch like Duncan Trussell or something. That dude, that dude's pretty funny. He's funny, first off. Second of all, he's really smart, and he has this way of like poking fun at things. Oh, dude, he's great. He's actually one of the inspirations why I started doing this. Sometimes like I'm like, oh, but that's not my vibe. I'm me. Maybe if I did LSD, acid, I just drugged out for a couple years, I'll come back and I'll be that. But right now, this is me in the moment, in the present, in the flesh. So, so yeah, these are two books. Just started. I just started. I haven't started. I just bought them. Wow, stutter. My brain's just working at 500 million miles per hour. On a separate note, I don't know if I said this in last time, but I finished watching Stranger Things season 4. I watched it back in like my senior year of high school, and now I'm going into my senior year of college. So like almost low key like 4 to 5 ish years um since I've watched it. I think it could be like 3 or 4. I could, and I thought it was all right. Um, I didn't like I didn't like what they did to some of the characters. I don't want to spoil in case some of you haven't watched it yet, but like, I don't know. Maybe in another episode I'll talk a little bit more about it. Maybe when season 5 comes out and it finishes, I'll just give you all my thoughts about it then, which I didn't even know there was a season 5. I didn't watch it for the purpose of season 5. I just watched it for the purpose of just like watching something, but I didn't want to like start something new. Like I was kind of just in the mood to finish something. And that's just one of the shows I just so happened I needed to finish, right? So it was that or trying to finish One Piece. And I'm only 100 episodes in. So yeah, yeah. Uh, which One Piece is fucking lit. I'm in the Winter Island arc right now where they're fighting the Drum King. He's just fucking munching on it. They have these bunnies that there's this avalanche. And these bunnies are just fucking snowboarding on trees, doing kick flips and flips and shit, trying to kill the main characters. That shit was so lit. One Piece is so lit. Like there's this big ass fucking bear with a pickaxe. They call him Hiking Bear. Chillest fucking character ever. Probably in my top 5. And I only saw him for like 10 seconds. Like that show just throws the most like crazy shit at you, and I love it. I love it. I do. That shit is lit. That shit is lit. One Piece is lit. But I want to talk more about that some other time. Let me deepen myself more into it. And so yeah. Another dude, I'm just today is just all about TV shows, I think. Cuz another show that I did start watching kind of cuz it's almost in the same like vibe as these, as like this or like that, is the Twilight Zone. Um and not any of the remakes. I'm going straight back to the original 1950s version, and honestly, it's so unreal. I'm only 3 episodes in. I don't like binge it. I like watch it when I just need to like distract myself but also stay like thinking cuz it's a critique, you know? Like, but it's also commentary on the social issues that were happening at the time. Um but it was so, and there's always these big twists towards the end of the episode, and not all episodes end happily. Some episodes, some like I say some like I just watched the whole series. I'm only like 4 episodes in, 3 episodes in, but there's been episodes where there's been an episode where it was a happy ending, and there's been episodes where the ending's like, oh, okay, damn, you know. But it's chill. It's a really good show. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, dude, we just have all the friends with us today, don't we? Hello, my dear. How are you? She was just sleeping. So, it's good to see you awake. Oh. Oh, nah, she's just gonna go back to sleep. She's just going back to sleep. Okay. Well, there. Now I gotta sit with the cat in my lap. So I'm very happy. Let me keep petting you. Dude, cats are parasitic. Let me tell you, bro. Cause like I'm a cat person, but damn, this bitch drives me crazy. Especially when I'm trying to cook. Oh my god. I cannot cook. I can't eat, can't open a bag, I can't leave anything. Like, she athletic as frick. I don't know why I censored. I mean, whatever. She's the most athletic cat I think I've ever seen. Like, she'll end up on top of the fridge. And like, yeah, you can use the counter get up. That's still like a 5 foot jump. Maybe not 5 foot. I lied. It was like 4 feet. But that's still like, still pretty impressive. She'd be just knocking shit over, jumping up to the sink, and then just like seeing what she could eat. She'll hop onto the stove. She's lucky that the stove is never on. Her intuition's insane. But she'll like try to nub at the crumbs that are left in the pan if when I'm done cooking, or any crumbs on top of the counter. Foof, foof. This bitch right here. My one of my roommates. Sometimes you can't leave food in containers outside because she'll knock over the container, so pop open and then eat all the fucking food. She's eating this dude's orange chicken, his Mongolian beef. Like, this bitch does not care. She will eat, and she's always trying to fucking eat. You could literally just, she could literally just be done eating, and then you open a bag of chips, and whenever she hears that rustle, boom, no thoughts, no nothing. It's food. It's food time. And you're hungry, aren't you? You hungry, Miss Luna? She's slump right now. Can't see it because I can't reach. Now I can't get up. I got a cat on my lap. Another thing with cats, you know, sometimes you just want to do something and they'll just lay down on your lap and fall asleep. And it's like, well, I can't get up right away. She just fell asleep. Like, let me give her like 5 minutes. And then 5 minutes turns into 30 minutes, and 30 minutes turns into an hour. And the bitch is still sleeping. And I still feel bad when I wake her up. At some point, I'm like, all right, get off. But I still feel bad, you know? But like I was saying, parasitic. Because tell me why I love her so much, despite all that. Despite how annoying she is and how much she meows constantly if she's not eating. I still love her. She's shalom. Yeah, she's shalom. I'm a cat person, definitely. Which sucks, bro. Cause I'm trying to get me a yeehaw girl. I'm just playing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. But, uh, yeah. I used to have a cat growing up. Her name was Nina. I got her when I was like in 8th grade. She was my only other experience with a cat besides this one. She was beautiful. She was an orange cat, but she wasn't like a stupid orange cat. She was pretty smart. Um, so she was well behaved. Oh, I loved her. She would always try to protect me, especially when she was around like 3-ish. She had kittens, and we gave up most of the kittens to adoption just because, we didn't want more than one cat. And after that, like, Nina became super protective. Like, she would always stay at my door, like, on guard at my door, just listening, watching. And sometimes she would be allowed to go outside. Uh, but she wasn't at first she wasn't primarily an outdoor cat. And then we started and then she just wanted to be outside more and more. And we're like, all right, you're an outdoor cat now. She went from the, she went from, she went into the hood. She went into the hood, bro. Like sometimes Nina would come back beat up as fuck because she's just been fighting other cats. Like, she wasn't about that life, and then she was about that life. And sometimes, this was back in high school, I would sneak out. So, like, what stupid high schooler didn't do stupid shit like that? It would be super easy for me because my room was detached from the main house. So sometimes when I would sneak out, Nina, because she was primarily an outdoor cat, she like, every time I left, she would follow me up until a certain point, and then she'd stay and protect the house, or like sit down and just like watch me leave and then go back to the house, which is crazy because I had to jump a fence, you know and we don't have a traditional chain fence. It's like aluminum. It's like scrap aluminum sheet metal that my dad, because my dad's he works construction, and he gets a lot of scraps and leftovers that he can just take from work when they're done, because they're just gonna waste it. And for my dad, like, that's something to do. That's an afternoon, grab a bunch of materials and just make something. Like, he made our garage, and it's a pretty nice garage. He made my room with a lot of scrap materials. He made there in like 3 houses ago. I say that like because we moved a lot when we first came to Nebraska, but at one of the first houses when I came to Nebraska, he built a garage. Like, it was nice. I think it was 18 by 10, very spacious. It was probably about 7 feet high, and just from scrap material, and it was so beautiful. which is probably one of the best things he built ever. Like, and I helped him. Dude, I have to help him. The fuck? There was no days off. I mean, I was a kid, so of course there was no days off. If my dad's working, I'm out there helping him. Except at 5 o'clock, I would always call it, especially on Saturdays and Sundays, and in the summer. I was like, "All right, bro, we've been at it since 7 in the morning. It's like I ain't working no 9 to 5, you know." So I'm gonna call it. Then he would work. He would always work a couple more hours, or not, or not work, but just like he would hang around whatever he was doing for a couple more hours. Maybe put in a screw or two. And yeah, that was my dad's always been just like that type of person. Not the point. Not the point. The point is, um, I get sidetracked. Fuck, I get sidetracked. So yeah, I would sneak out, and my cat Nina, she would somehow get back in, and it's a pretty big fence because I had a fucking. It was probably. I don't think I've grown much in height since high school, but it was probably the fence is probably to like maybe my shoulders, and I'm like 6'5", nonchalant. I'm playing. No, I'm like 5'11", 5'10". So I'm not 5'11". With like some good shoes, I'm 5'11". I'm like 5'10" and a half or something like that. So impressive shit, bro. Nina was impressive. And sometimes when I would sneak out, she would bring me rats or like dead bunnies, or and I take that's an insult. If you don't know, whenever a cat brings you prey that they killed and they give it to you, it's because they think you're a trash ass hunter. And I look at her and I'm like, what the fuck? I think I have a picture here somewhere. Let me keep talking. Let me see if I can pull it up. But she brings me she would bring me shit, which I just took offense to, because I'm like, damn, girl, like, is this you telling me that I'm not feeding you enough, or is this you calling me a garbage hunter? Like, what are we doing here? Like, the fuck? That would have been summer 22, right? So, oh yeah, we definitely in the right place. Is this it? I think I found it. Nope, that is not it. Is this before or after Nashville? Oh, dude. Throwback. Look at this. Look at this old buckaroo here, bro. This is when I first like started hitting the gym. Ah! Oh, baby. Well, this is her though. This is a picture of her in 2022. This was in when I on one occasion that I snuck out, there was a car waiting for me with like my friends, and she went inside the car and just kind of laid there, and we all laughed, and she just eventually she wanted out, and we let her out like 5 minutes, but in those 5 minutes she was just chilling. Ugh, I miss her so much, bro. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up. I'll give up here in a second. I'll give up here in a second. Whew, this is wow. Yeah, this ain't it. I'm too far. Too far. Too far back. Well, this ain't it either. Cause this is when I'm. Oh, here it is. She would just bring me shit. I'd be like, damn. Okay, bitch. Oh, dude, these are. Oh, this is nothing to do. Oh, me and my mom's. Ah, I miss my mom's. I can't wait to see her soon, hopefully. But yeah, cats. They're parasites. They're probably the most, when you think about like greed and like sin, not maybe not sin, but just like selfishness and all that. Cats, by far. Cats are the devil. They're probably are, bro. They were worshipped by Egyptians, bro. They cats developed. They thought they were gods, and they still act like it, bro. They're like, I'm a god. Feed me. Feed me. And I just eventually I have to feed her, just to like shut her up for 5 minutes. Cause why is she meowing in my ear? Meow, meow. Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm fine. And see, she just does whatever she wants. She fell asleep, and so she gonna sleep. Devil children. On a different note, oh, on a different note, you already know what I'm gonna talk about, and it's the only reason why I talk about it so fucking much. It's because it's the only thing I fucking do uh, outside of my routine, and that's work. That's right, baby. Welcome back to the Raph ranting about Casey's segment. What is he gonna talk about today? What is he gonna talk about today? What happened? So the other day, um, I'm fortunate. I honestly, like I've said this before, but when I'm working, I'm evil. But there's a few people who just kind of make my day, who remind me that maybe it's not so bad. And I don't. And the beautiful thing is about this person I'm about to tell you, I don't know her name, and she don't know my name. Yet she is the most wholesome, caring person I think customer I might have right now. And she always buys the same thing: 2 packs of Marlboro Lights, hundreds, 12 rack of Budweiser, and 3 lottery scratchers. I mean, sometimes she throws in a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but those are her 3 main go-tos. And the only reason she buys the lottery is because she says that if she wins, she's gonna give me some of the earnings because she likes me a lot. She's such a sweetheart. She's probably in her 50s, 60s maybe. She's definitely a grandma. But she's not old. Like, I wouldn't consider her old. Because you got like old grandmas, and then you just kind of got like grandmas that are still fucking putting down 12 racks. She only ever comes in Monday through Friday, never stops by on weekends. But sometimes on Fridays, she'll be like, well, it's the weekend, right? So, and then buys like more cigarettes or more alcohol, to hold her over for the weekend. Oh, she's such a doll. So yeah, I hope she wins the lottery so I can get that money. That's another thing. With lottery, there's like people out there that I was like, what's your name? I need to remember you just in case I win. And yeah. So I hope they win. They don't even have to win they don't even have to win a lot. Okay, hey, you can get the millions. Just slide me a couple thousand. Let me pay off some loans. Ah. So I wish the best for them, for real. And then there's this other guy who comes in. He's Hispanic. I also don't know his name. He calls me colocho, which means curly hair, cause or chino. That's what he calls me too, cause that's what we call the curls in Spanish. Every time he comes in, he's always buying alcohol, and he has to drive to Omaha every day. So when he comes back, he's usually so tired. He's like Solo esta y ya me voy a dormir. And so, yeah. And then sometimes it's okay. So, sorry for those of you that don't speak Spanish. He'd be like, this is my last one. And then I'm going to go to bed. Sometimes he'll come back again. He always buys Coronas. He always starts off with a tall boy. He always buys a tall boy. And sometime when he comes back, he'll either get more tall boys, but this time like mix in like a Modelo, and it's usually two. When he comes back, it's usually two. Or if he doesn't get that, he gets a six, like the glass bottles. He gets a six pack of either Corona or Modelo's, just depending on the day. And he sometimes he comes in like 3 times in a night, and every time he's just chatting with me. Sometimes he buys me shit. Like sometimes, like this one time, I was outside. Like we have to do this stupid shit. We have to polish the trash cans so they look shiny. So I just got done polishing and sweeping outside. Yeah, sweeping the fucking outside. Cause there's too much dirt. Well, no shit. There's a lot of dirt. There's a corn mill across the street. Of course, it's gonna get a little dusty. Like you see our customer client base clientele. Yeah, of course it's gonna be a little fucking dirty. I digress. I come back. You know, I'm a little hot, and he's walking in too. He's like, "Go get you something." I'm like, "Nah, you playing with me." He's like, "No, no, no, go get something." Bought me a Gatorade, and then sometimes he's like, "Do you want to snack? Like, grab some chips too?" Dude, I'm spoiled by these guys sometimes, and those are my two main. Those are my like two favorites. We have a couple other people. I've even seen people evolve. Like there was this guy that used to come in and he would walk everywhere he went. And then one day he got a car. He's like, "Yeah, I got my license again, so I can start driving now, so I don't have to walk anymore." And like seeing that progression, I'm like, "Damn, bro." Now he's pimping. He's chill. Or there's this other guy who always came in and he never like did rewards. He'd like brush it off. And now, boy pulls up the phone. "Here you go. Ah, I got you. I got you. Beep, beep, beep." He always buys like 2 pizzas. Well, he buys two. That's like his go-to is like 2 pizzas. After that, sometimes he comes in multiple times a day, but it's usually by like a pack of water bottles or probably something that his family needs. You know, but yeah, now he's got Casey's rewards. You'll put it, you know, seeing that. There's this one kid who just graduated high school. He'd chat with me. We talk about like lifting weights and like what college is like. And he's going to Penn State. So if you ever see this video, bro, shout out you. I hope you're doing well in Penn State. He's been there for the last couple weeks now. He always used to come in around closing time. Like, and it would always be just when I like shut down the fountain drinks. He'd walk in and be like, "Ah," and I'd be like, "Nah, I got you, bro. I got you. I mean, Diet Dr. Pepper?" He'd be like, "Yeah." He never came in that often, but just often enough to like, you know, sometimes he'd be like, "Hey, don't say nothing, bro. Don't say nothing." It's just, you know, he's chill. That guy was chill. That guy was fucking chill. Um, so yeah, sometimes work gives back. Like socially, not social, just like, you know, and sometimes it gives back. You know what I found the other day? A $20 bill lying on the floor. I saw that. I pick it up and I look around first, and the store was empty. Nobody checked the aisles. First thing I do, I put that bitch in my pocket. What the fuck? I'm not about to pass up on $20. And most customers, technically, we're not allowed to take any money from that customers give us. We're supposed to put it in the register in case it comes up short. I'm not stupid. I fuck up on change sometimes, but I'm not dumb. So my drawer, it hasn't come back flat, you know, or negative or anything like that. So I put that 20 in my pocket. And then The other day, this dude came, and this dude, he comes in every once in a while, maybe like once a week and a half or something. And this dude usually, respectfully, methed out of his head, bro. He's like cracked out of his head. He's like, ugh. And one day he's holding out this 10. He grabs my hand and he puts it there, and I'm like, he's like, keep it. And I'm like, no, dude, sir, I don't. No, this is too much. He's like, no. Keep it just in case, just in case you ever need it. Just keep it, man. Just keep it. You're such a cool dude, bro. Like, here, just take it. And then so I put it in my well, it's not behind me anymore. It's hung up right now, but my Carhartt zip up. I put it in this pocket. He's like, no. Put it in your jeans. Put it in your jeans because it's gonna fall out, and you don't want to lose $10, do you? So I put it in my jeans. He's like, no. How about you just put it in your wallet? Just put it in your wallet. So I put it in my wallet, and then he pays for whatever he was buying. I think he bought cigarettes and beer. And the only reason why I know this guy does, that little meth, it's because he told me. He came in one time and he's like, do you guys have rolls, like like cones? I was like, yeah, but they're like tiny, they're not that good. And he's like, oh, it'll work. I just, and he told me, he's like, I like to smoke. I can smoke a little bit while I come down from my meth high. What? This was like this was probably me a month in. I'm just like, what? He's like, yeah, I do every once in a while to never kill nobody, but I like to smoke pot, and he smells like pot. Well, that time, when I first met him, he smelled like pot, and so yeah, so he's such a like. So that was last week. Last week, on top of making what I make an hour, I made an additional probably like $40 just worth of like things people bought for me and money I found on the floor. And that's not even like 2 months ago I found $5 on the floor when I was sweeping. Like, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And sometimes I'm thinking, I don't wanna sound like I'm entitled to get shit or anything, or like, but like I hope, like, holiday season comes around and I'm working. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for sure. Of course, I get paid pretty well, so all that's just the cherry on top. That's that's that Casey's pizza money when I forget to fucking make my food and I don't bring a lunch. So that's always nice. Um yeah. On a recent note, one thing I have started to notice, people don't know their card pins. Cause our machine recently stopped showing the option to skip, at least for most credit cards, and people are like hitting the button. They're like spamming. Why it's not working? I'm like, I don't know, sir. It's like, well, I don't know my pin. Or a bunch of like older ladies or even young ladies are like, your card thing's not working. I'm like, sorry, dude. Like, why don't you know your pin though? Like, or they'll like try like 4 to 5. It's like, it's got to be one of these. Honestly, personally, I would probably just make the pin the same pin, but I only got 2 cards, and I usually just I know my debit card pin because it's one of my cousins, not cousins, what is it called, nephew, my sister's kid. It's his birthday, and the other one is the same. It is the same, but usually it doesn't ask for my pin on the credit card. It's usually just fucking buys, which one day is gonna fucking, when that thing gets yoinked, yeah, that guy's gonna fucking go to town if he hits all the right stores. But a lot of people do not know their freaking card pin number, and there's people that have raged. I've seen people get upset at the card machine, like the card machine is the issue. No, the issue is you don't know a 4-digit code, or you have so many cards with different codes. You don't know which one is which. Like, let's chill out there, uncle. Unk. Like, especially some of these older, like, you know, Nebraskan, Midwest men. You know, they're a little bit bigger in the overalls. They don't got time to be fucking memorizing the pins. They gotta be out there working the fields or something. You know? I don't know. That's just something that I started noticing a lot more, is that people don't know their card pin. Or they'll get upset at me. I'll be like, damn. Dude, on a different note, on a different spiral, another thing. So, like, our cigarettes, sometimes there's, like, offers and all that. And there's nobody that gets more upset than a person who doesn't get the amount, the deal that's, like, displayed for, like, tobacco and nicotine products. Like, there's this guy who came in. He bought, like, 3 logs of ons. I think they were like the 4 milligram mint. Beep beep beep. I scan them. Casey's rewards. He's like, yeah. Types them bitches in, and sees it's like $2 off, or it was $2 or $3 off. It doesn't matter. Then he looks at me. He's like, what? You know it says $5 off right there. Oh, it does. He's like, well, why does it say only $2 off right here? I'm like, I guess the offer expired. I don't know. I just work here. Well, that's false advertising, and you know, I could probably sue for that. Sir, just get the fuck out, bro. You know, just dude. Hey, I know. Hey, I get it. $2, $3. It's $2 or $3. But for people that buy like nicotine, I feel no remorse, bro. Or there's people that like do all that, like same thing, and not put in their rewards when the promotion clearly says when you use your rewards, and they'll get mad at me. I'm like, well, do you have rewards? And they're like, no, I don't have rewards. I'm like, well, you need to put in the rewards number. Oh, that's just dumb. I don't want to do all that. I don't know what to tell you, sir. I just work here. You're getting mad at the wrong person. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bitch, but when people get upset over like cigarettes and stuff like that, I'm like, bro, there's literally other things you could be putting in your body. Like, why are you getting upset at me? Not my fault. You're addicted. Ha! Bitch. Have fun with lung cancer. I'm sorry. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Let me step back. I'm getting heated. See, I'm a terrible person whenever I'm thinking about work or at work. I am. I just am, bro. And it's nobody's fault. I think it's the management's fault, low-key. Because they just be doing shit to piss me off. Because I'm not a bad worker. I mean, sure, I'm not perfect. Like, I do forget a thing or two from time to time. But these motherfuckers expect perfection. And the moment they don't see perfection, boom, baby, I see it in the daily store report, review, whatever the fuck. Like, one time, I also did this kind of, I also didn't want to do it, but there was one case of beer missing. The whole alcohol, all of it was fucking stocked and prep, except for it was a fucking 12 rack of Coronas. There was just one missing. Just one. And it was in the front. So granted. And I was like, dude, I don't want to fucking. I left, right? So when Chad fucking opens, I guess he saw that. So then on the daily review store, whatever the fuck, writes down, stop leaving alcohol. What was it? Stop leaving alcohol empty. It's so annoying to have to go in there and fill it up. Over one case. Over a case. I'm tired. Did I take a picture? Because sometimes I take pictures of these fuck-ass comments. Because they're just so fucking funny. What do you mean why are you getting so heated over a case of beer? Dog. Whatever. I didn't take a picture of this one. I digress, but it was like that. Or on some like, I don't know, maybe they're just, I think they're petty too. I always, this is my water bottle. She my hydro flask. Okay, I can't, I only have one hand because you can't see it, but the cat is wrapped around this hand right now. And if I move this hand, she might wake up and I'll feel bad. But here, oh, I can just do this. Oh no, that didn't work. But so this water bottle, she chills. She a little hydro flask. Look at the stickers, bro. She dripped out. I'll definitely be fixing it more in the future. You know, just making it look cooler. That's my favorite sticker on it. That or this one, the little bear, because it's actually from my skateboard. The grip tape, it comes out. It came off because that section of the grip tape is like so you can see where the nose and whatever. But yeah, it's like grippy. Pause. So that water bottle is just chilling right there. Right, like it always is. Cause I'm not. We get like little Casey's cups, but they're the most like fuck ass, can't fit anything in there like cup ever. And I've seen other people bring in their own water. My managers bring in their own water bottles. And I don't know why, but that day of all days, when I brought my water bottle, Chad grabs it, and then he goes into the office, but then he comes back and puts it down. And I just watch him do that, and he's like, well, you know, we can only use the Casey's team cup. And I'm like, and he's like, so yeah, he says that you can only use the Casey's team cup. And I'm like, don't you and Cheryl use your own cups? He's like, well, what if customers aren't like customers can't be able to see them? Dog, he puts his cup on top of the mini fridge that everybody could fucking see that shit if he wanted to. Why are we dogging on my cup? A cup that I've brought in and put in the same place every fucking day. Now it's a problem to you? Also, who the fuck cares if a customer sees my cup? That shit drippy as fuck. I'm playing. It's not drippy, but like, who cares? As a customer, the last thing I'm worried about is what the fuck my cashier is drinking out of. Like, check me out, bitch. Like, get me the fuck out the store. That's my number one concern. And it's not even that. It's probably just, you know, like, be efficient. Like, I want to be in here, in and out, but like, obviously people are people, so if it's a little slow, I don't mind. Or if there's a, you know, like, I'm not worried about some fuck ass cup or a water bottle or whatever to drink out of. Whatever, bro. Chad was just doing Chad shit and saying the most Chad thing. Oh my god, bro. He fucking pisses me off sometimes. But whatever. That's fine. It was just like, dude, what, really? Come on. And that's what I mean by they do like little petty stuff like that, and that's what makes work so unenjoyable. Because my roommate, he works at the other Casey's, and they're like, they'd be happy that you even clean the restroom every day, you know? Like, I'm like, fuck, bro, I might have to transfer, check out what Wilberg's got to fucking offer. Because over here, bro, God forbid, I'm gonna breathe wrong one day and they're gonna fucking snap at me. Like, let's chill. It's a Casey's job, bro. It's a gas station. It is not that deep. It really isn't. Like if the products aren't, it's not that they're not stocked. It's just they're not like, they'll complain if it's like understocked or if it's too stocked. If you know, sometimes when the thing is like too full, the pole or whatever, like the product will stick out a little bit, you know, because most of like like the seeds or the gummies or whatever's in the bag, it like clumps at the bottom, so it's bottom, and they'll bitch about it fucking sticking out. Well, didn't you just want this stocked yesterday? Like, what are we doing here, gang? What are we doing here? But whatever. Oh, I'm free. I'm free. But also, another reason why I want to bring up work. Hey, and this is a shout out to this dude. He came, pause. He walked in, and he's, whatever. He's kind of arrogant. He'll kind of like, he walks around with these like fake gold chains. He had 2 fucking fake gold watches on. Well, they're not fake. Maybe they're real gold or whatever, but they're corny. It's like corny chains, corny glasses. He had the fucking hat on, glasses, looking. I've come to find out he's a rapper. And the only reason why I knew this is because another customer walked in. He's like, "Oh, dude, like, how you been? Like, I haven't seen you in a minute. You still do that rap? Like, you still be rapping?" And he's like, "Yeah, I haven't put out a lot recently, but I still keep it fresh. You know what I'm saying?" And he has that attitude that, like, he tries to be nonchalant, but he's like, "Bro, you're white, boy. You're a white Midwestern SoundCloud rapping boy." So you can only imagine what he looks like. And I took a screenshot. This isn't the actual video, but this is what he puts. I asked him. I was curious. I was like, "So you rap? Like, put me on. Like, let me hear what you got." And he's like, he confidently searched this up and plays it, or not plays it, puts it on my fucking AirPods. So he leaves and whatnot, and then he just he left, and then so I go see what this dude's about, because why are we, you're a rapper, and then this is what I hear, and I didn't expect anything less. And this isn't me dogging on him. Fuck, we all gotta start somewhere. Like, this is probably dog shit to you guys, but like, this is a shout out, but also just like the insanity, of confidently putting this on my phone and saying it's heat. I don't know if the mic will pick it up because of the noise cancellation, but we'll see. Because it's like detecting my voice or whatnot. Whatever.
Yo, listen up. I got something to tell y'all. Follow the prophecies just like philosophy. Over here reading the dictionary, Socrates. I don't say something.
You hear that? Hang it up, Eminem. Reading the dictionary, Socrates. That's a bar. Hang it up, Eminem. It's over for you. And he's got a fucking catalog and a half, boy. Here, we'll play. So after I heard this, I was like, what the fuck? So I had to listen to a few more. Not even on some like hating shit, just on like what am I listening to? You gave me, because he gave it to me so confidently. Like he was like, "Yeah, I still rap." So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? See if I can find it. I hope he doesn't say anything crazy. Let me see. Where is it? It was a crazy flow. Nope. Maybe. Or was it this one? Oh, I think it's this one. Here. Yeah. It's called Don't Listen.
Said fuck that, cause that I just got. Okay, wait a minute, run up on me, you will get shot. And you know that I'm just gonna go ahead and kick rocks. Told a little bitty bitch you just
kick rocks. Oh, that's a bar. That's a bar. Well, we'll listen to one more. And it's not even on some hater shit. Like, not even, just like, hey, get your money. This is the most recent one. Let's see I haven't listened to this one. This is the most recent one. We'll little preview together.
Ooh, now that's fairly odd. How they really wanna know, but you know that I'm hot, okay? You know that wait a minute, I'm gone, and you know that I just got smoke, I'm fine. Okay.
All right, that's that's enough of that. I think that was the worst one I've heard, and I listened to like 7 of them. What the fuck? What was the production, boy? We gotta mix that a little more properly. I say that like this isn't mixed like dog shit. Like the audio's not gonna cut in and out half the time, or it's gonna be super quiet, so you're gonna have to turn the bitch up all the way. Whatever. Hey, no hate, no hate. I hope he makes it big. Because honestly, that we need more people out there that are confident in themselves. I feel like, obviously you would want your abilities to match that level of confidence, but you can't win them all. You can't be the best. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not upset. I just thought it was silly. I just thought it was funny. A little something to bring up because it's like little moments like that that keep work interesting enough to me for me to want to come back. You know. Another thing that's super interesting that I've noticed, the amount of people that buy alcohol for work, to either drink during work or to drink after work. There's this guy that came in, bought 12. First of all, he bought fucking 99s, which, bleh, who drinks 99s? You're a fucking lunatic. Second of all, it was the fucking butterscotch 99s. He bought a whole 12, like the whole sleeve. And then he's like, "Yep, as soon as I'm done, uh, what did he say? I remember, I'm trying to remember his words exactly, but it was like, oh, here we go. Once we close down the Burger King, I'm gonna start, I can't wait to drink these and start cleaning. At least you're not drinking when you're making people's food, you know? But the thing is, that same night, another coworker came in and bought like 4 of the fucking tall boy, not tall boy, 1 ounce to, I don't know what the fucking, the taller shooters, a Fireball, wearing a Burger King uniform. I'm like, well, this bitch gonna be fucking drinking when she's done at work too, I guess. Or there's hella people like security that work security jobs at some place that will buy shooters. There's people that like, we have a production, we have a dog, like a place where they make dog food, and also like a, I think it's like a meat distribution center, and people will come in wearing their uniforms and get the alcohol. They're either on their way to work or coming back from work. I understand when you come back from work, you want to take a couple shots late, like, but on your way to work is crazy. Being a little tipsy at the job is insane. I gotta try it. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock it until I try it. That is a slippery game. And it's crazy because Cheryl, our management, told me that the reason the previous management got fired was because they would drink on the job. They would buy shooters or steal shooters, put them in the Casey's cup, and be sipping on the job. So now I'm curious, first of all, how long did they get away with this? And second of all, is it viable? Like, I'm looking on my calendar over there, and I'm starting to close at midnight, 1 in the morning. Like, those shifts are coming. The fucking middle of the night shifts. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what the hype's about. One of these days, I'm just be fucking sloshed. Can I help you, ma'am? Rewards. some crazy shit. That'd be lit. That'd be lit. Oh, and someone woke up. Someone's in that big stretch. Oh, aren't you here in that big stretch? Can you see your feeties? No, you can't. Can't see it. Ah, okay, that's the end of Casey's. I can't think of it no more. Today's my day off. I had yesterday and today off. And I worked the next 5 days, and then I got another day off. Maybe I'll record another episode then. See what happens on those 5 days to really um stimulate the good old brain with just shit to talk about, things to get me excited. I can't wait to start reading this and finish that. Um, and journal a little bit more. I don't want to say I'm picking it back up because it's only been like 2 entries, but it's starting to come back a little bit. Oh, my life is really good right now, and I'm setting myself up for it to be good. It's hard out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fucking hard out there, but nine I don't want to say 99. A lot of your problems or a lot of the issues that you come across or that you face, they only happen because people aren't prepared to fucking to deal with them like that for real. Like I set this is my new alarm. It's this former UFC world champion. I think he's retired. His name is Khabib, but it's like he's talking about discipline and dude, I wake up to it. It's called Get Addicted to Discipline. Here, well,
Addicted to something. Some smoke, some drink, some chase girls, some waste time. But real man, he addicted to discipline, to early wakes, to prayer, to training, to silence. Discipline no need motivation. Discipline move without feeling. Discipline say, I go anyway, even when tired, even when lonely. Discipline is best addiction. You want strong life? Discipline build it. You want peace? Discipline protect it. You want respect? Discipline earn it. No shortcut, only work. Be man with control, not man with excuse. No crime, no blame. You want better life? Start with better habits. Discipline every day until discipline become you.
so yeah, dude, I'm waking up to that every morning. Of course, I still have my normal alarm because I don't know if some dude talking is gonna wake me up. But like, it's a good like reminder. Like, okay, let's go be productive. Let's go do something with my life. And because a lot of the mental health issues that people face, a lot of some of it is valid. Some of it, but a lot of it is just because your body's not working at its optimal level, or like you're not feeding it. If it's your body's a temple, your body's your room. It's like having a messy, unorganized room. Of course it's gonna be harder for you to find things, get shit done, be productive, cause your shit's all over the place, bro. It you know it's you got to start off small, build, and then that's because realistically, I feel like when I when I went into Columbus, I went to this small little uh, cafe place that I used to work at. It's called Picket Fence. Shout out Picket Fence. Good food. And I saw her name is Jenna. She's the manager now, and she's also so happens to be my neighbor. She saw me and she was like, "Oh my God, it's good to see you." And we chatted and whatnot. And then she's like, "You've really changed." And I said, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah, last time I saw you, you were so stressed. And I mean, you're smaller now." Like, she was trying to be nice. She didn't want to call me fat, but And she's like, "You're looking better. And by the looks of it, you sound happier. You look less stressed." And that's a person I haven't seen in a year. And in my transformation or whatnot, started like 6-ish, 8-ish. I realistically started locking in for real about about a year ago. I was being more consistent, but it wasn't like, anything. It wasn't anything special. I was probably consistent or on grind mode like one day out of the week. And then slowly that turned into more and more and more until now. I don't know how to explain it. Whatever. But like in that time, what have I done? I've started to take I started to take vitamins, you know. I started eating better, um putting less harmful substances into me, whether that be alcohol or or I still, I'm a college student, but like the amount or the type, or whether it be I be exercising a lot, way more than I used to. Holy fuck. you know, I lost a little bit of weight, started going out, like outside more, not going out, like just being outside a little bit more. I started reading a little bit more. I started being curious about the world a little bit more. And now I'm here. And I'm not perfect. I'll probably never be perfect, but every day I try to work up. I try to work up to it instead of trying to take a step down. Because every time I physically feel whenever I take a step, like whenever I go down, I physically feel it. Whenever I have like I've probably said it in the past, whenever I have a shit day, I feel it in my body. Everything's just, and just imagine that compounding. Imagine those people that don't take care of themselves, don't exercise. They're just on TikTok, social media every day, just boom, 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 for like the last 4 years, let's say. They're probably the most stressed, mentally, like unhealthy, physically unhealthy, like, and that's just how I feel off of one day. For one day that where I'm like having you know, I didn't make the best choices. So I could only imagine. And this is not to down on those people, but they don't know any better because it's hard. It's hard, especially when people are, or your therapist or your pharmacist is like, "Here you go. Take this pill. I'll make you feel better." And it temporarily does. But it's you know, because there really is real mental health issues out there, but some people just, they're not putting themselves in a position to be healthy. And this, not to dog on them, they don't know. But maybe I do come off as an asshole a lot of the time. Not because I'm an asshole, because I care about, like, I have friends who realistically haven't changed much since high school. They're still kind of the same person dealing with the same issues. And then I'm like, dude, you have the same issues, same problems, same struggles. And they're like, well, yeah, but like, and I'm like, what if you realistically haven't changed since high school? Neither in your habits or nothing. So when you keep complaining, that's another thing. Social media, these people would post on social media all the time and just go on and on and on about how miserable their life is. And then I'm like, well, dude, all you fucking do is drink. You post stories all the time. If it's not you bitching, it's you drinking. Or it's you just on the couch. Haha, just hit the pen. Like, first of all, bro, we not in high school no more, bro. I don't give a fuck when you're drinking or not, like that. Like, for real. Like, also, number two, posting your problems for other people to hear online like that is crazy. But, but like, and sometimes I try to help these people and give them advice, and they're just like, oh, you're just being a dick. Or, no, that's just a lot of work. Well, of course it is, but it's step by step. I'm not asking you to fucking. I'm not asking. There's this kid who comes into Casey's. He's trying to get his life together. I think he's 24. He has a couple. I think he has a felony on him. If not a felony, a lot of misdemeanors. And he's like, oh, I just want to change my life around. And I've helped him. I've talked to him like, hey, dude, like first things first, you got to stop getting into trouble. Like, get you a job. And I've driven him to interviews. Um, Not because this isn't me trying to brag or anything, but like, um, so I've driven him to interviews and all that, and he now has a job and shit. But now it's like we're getting to that point where he's coming in again. Oh, he also struggles with substances, so he's starting to come in again, and using his work money to just buy more liquor, buy more liquor and nicotine. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, dude, didn't you just tell me you wanted to start changing your life around? Like, you told me like your goals with your family. Like, you want to buy these people carne asada. You want to have these big barbecues. Like, and yeah, sure, you could do that right now, but like, you got this to pay off. You got this to pay off. And the reason I know, because I was there. I drove him to court one day because he needed a ride. And he's like, oh, but he puts it off a lot. He puts it off a lot, and then he gets a little upset with me whenever I kind of call him out for it. But it's like that, like people do that a lot. They put it off, and I'm guilty too, bro. I put off a lot. Today, I put off my run. I realistically should go run today, but I put it off. I was like, let me put it off till later, blah, 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 blah. And, but, like, it's doing things that make you uncomfortable. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable, bro. I fucking suck at doing shit that makes me uncomfortable. The reason I got into the hole I was in for the longest fucking time is because all I did was just be comfortable. And I'm trying to help you, bro. So don't get mad at me. And then I told him, I'm like, dude, you don't even have to do anything crazy. Like, I told him, I'm like, run around the block for a week. Just every day, run around the block. And then next week, maybe run around the block 2 times. Like, it doesn't matter. And he's like, well, dude, I'm just so, like, he's chunky. And no, he's fat. I'm gonna just say it. Because I call him fat to his face, too. And he's like, but and I'm like, dude, that doesn't matter. You could take all the time in the world. It's about getting through the motion of running around and then you build from there. It's just, you got to start that. The day is today, brother. But not the point. Oh, I just want to help people. That's why I go into psychology. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a very selfish thing, because I'm kind of just, who am I? Who am I to tell you how to live your life, or like realistically? But it's like I see these people that just, I don't want to say that they don't know any better, because it makes it sound like they're beneath me or anything, or I know some secret that they don't. But it's like, dude, I just want to help you. Like, I don't know. That's why it's hard. And I don't know, maybe I'm focused on the wrong things. Maybe I just need to focus. Maybe I just need to mind my business a little bit more. And there's some truth to that, a little bit. But I don't know. Like I said, dude, I'm not even 21 yet. Are we kidding me? I'm about to graduate at 21, and then I got my whole life ahead of me. Yeah, of course, dude. Of course, I'm gonna say stupid shit right now, or come off a certain way right now. My cranium ain't even developed fully yet. That shit don't develop till what? I'm 25. So forgive me. Forgive me ever if I say some stupid shit like that, or if something I say is stupid or comes off a certain way. Because I really, realistically, I don't know any better. Because this is me right now. This is me in the moment. I wrote about this in my journal. At least right now, I'm focused in the moment. In the moment, how I'm feeling in the moment. And maybe that's bad. Maybe I should start planning ahead a little bit more, like thinking about like grad school or maybe getting an internship, job shadow, all that. But like right now, I'm just super in the moment. So like this is who I am right now, and I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change. That's part of growth. I hope I change because I want to be the best version of myself. I want to be the best person out there. I want to do great things. My goal in life was never to change the world. It's too late. I'm too broke for that, bro. I'm way too fucking broke. And I don't have connections like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I can be some big politician or maybe some fucking war general or some crazy shit. That's not gonna happen. But if I can change someone and they can help somebody or do something and just kind of like ripple, especially in the Hispanic community, break those generational cycles of trauma and abuse, and you know teach kids just like me how to beat that shit. Like, I have cousins, I have family members, people close to me that are teenage pregnancies are happening. It's like, no, I thought we were gonna beat this together, bruh. I thought we were gonna beat this shit together, you know? Or I have friends in high school that are having kids and all that, and come from these like pretty shitty backgrounds. I'm just like, bro, like I thought we were gonna beat this together. Like I want to beat this together. Like, I digress though. Maybe, hey, I digress. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. It just sounds cool. Sounds smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. Let me see. Let me see. What is this? What is this? Just got an email, a school email about a class. Ugh, girl, we have 17 days. Why are you sending me that right now? Send it the week before. And then we'll. Hold up, what's Kaya doing? Kaya! Who are we barking at? Kaya, come here. Or don't. That's true. But yeah. um, Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. I've also been hearing a lot about that. I've never been a big like rock fan like that or listen to rock, but dude, motherfucker bit a bat's head off on stage, and honestly, that's respect. That's respect, bro. Are we playing? What's going on here? Why does she look like she's a hostage? Are you good? Blink twice if you need help. Look at these two. Hold up. Look at the cat is underneath the chair. She's like trapped because Kai is just gonna pounce on her. She's ready to pounce. My bad. My bad. My bad. We got a little too silly. A little too wacky. There we go. But did you fart? Who, dude, y'all smell like ass cheeks. Did you fart? Or was it you? Come here. Holy. Wow. Smells like smells poopy. And it's not me, because I've had this candle on the whole time. Which maybe I should. Fuck it, whatever. Fair enough. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. That's my life. That's me. That's what I'm on right now. On another note, I had a really I'm on the last game of pickup basketball. I fucking went nuclear, bro. I put up 5 points. Whew. It was insane. Started off with a fake out three. Me doing a fucking fake. Hey, Kaya, leave her alone. Come here. Come here. Why are we putting her head in your mouth, huh? Hey, no, don't you. Why are we doing that? Sit down. Sit. Sit down. Let's chill. We don't gotta be all grumpy, slumpy. We don't gotta be mean. We can be playful, but we don't have to be mean. I love you. Oh, dude, I suck with dogs. I've never really been a dog person like that. So sometimes I'm like, damn, am I being too harsh? Especially because it's not my dog. I'm like, fuck, I'm definitely being a fucking asshole right now. But I'm not trying to be. I just, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Whatever. Ugh, whatever. Fuck. I try. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. But yeah. Oh yeah. What was I talking about? Basketball? I hit a fucking fake out three. Hold up. I gotta get up and recreate this. Cause this shit was legendary, bro. This shit was legendary. At least for me. Hit a fucking. Does that work? Oh yeah, it works. Not perfect. So I was dribbling the ball. For once I had the ball. Fucking point guard Raph over here. Boom. Boom. And then I go whoosh. I stop and I step. And usually they just stand there because they know I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Because I can't handle the ball like that. I can't do all this fucking shit. So I do the step. But then I go back and my shoe comes, it like slides off. So then I'm like, oh shit, I duck down, put my shoe on. So my defender gives me a little bit of space. Because he thinks, because at this point, I'm like down here. I either have to pass it. I have to pass it. Because I can't really shoot from down here. Because he's just, boom, right in my face. So I put the shoe on. I look like I'm going to make the pass. And then I think I still have a step. Maybe I traveled the fuck out of this. I don't know. But then I take my step and I shoot it in this guy's face. And I fucking splash that bitch. Boom. Game time, bitch. And then the other one, hey, I had a good drive. This was a good fucking drive. So the ball's coming. I'm like running down the whatever the fuck it's called. The half, the line, out of bounds, whatever. Running down. Get the pass. I dribble. I stop. Come back. Now I'm inside, not in the paint, but I'm inside the circle, whatever the fuck. And then I'm like, I got it. And I boom, boom. I take a step and I just jump up and it's like a little floater type. Like a little jump step, and then it hits the rim and it bounces high. So I jump, grab the rebound, elbows, and then boom, lay that bitch up. Like the little fadeaway, almost like a little mini fadeaway, but I was right there. So yeah, I ain't no Kobe Bryant, but dude, I'm played. I'm fucking dog shit, bro. It's mostly for cardio. Ugh. It's mostly for cardio. Okay. And which sucks because people get mad at me because sometimes, I'm hesitant. I pass it around a lot. Or if I'll just fucking shoot it because I'll be like, well, I can't really pass it. And I know I don't have I can't fucking just dribble around and just get to the fucking rim. Shoot. Hope you get the rebound. Whew. Hope the faculty's ready. Every year we do a students versus faculty basketball game. So That's honestly, that's what I'm practicing for. Put me in. Woo-hoo. In front of the hugs. Stop playing with me. I'm about to drop fucking triple double. Call me SGA, bro. Woo. Oh, that's on the floor. Down the stairs now. I have to pick that up after, but anyways. Let's not end on, well, that is a positive note. I played pretty good on pickup. Got some good points all around in all the games. Like 2 here, 3 there, Ain't no Tony Snail, though. Ain't no Tony Snail. I definitely put up something in 25 minutes. Or 30, 40, however many fucking minutes he was out there doing nothing. It's like that old RDC skit. You know what I can do in 22? We're going to go around and see what everybody can do in 22 minutes. I'll go first. Like that shit. I love RDC. That shit's funny as fuck. Oh, I call y'all. You want to end the episode with me? Yeah, you do. Here. Come here. Okay. Here you go. Here you go. Hey. Look at the camera. Hi guys, I'm Kyanite. Thank you for watching today's episode. Hope you guys are doing great. Have a good day whenever it is that you are watching this. And like and subscribe, do all that stupid shit. So my owner's roommate can buy me more tweets. 'Cause I love tweets. Is that right, Kaya? Do you like tweets? Do you like tweets? Yeah, you like tweets. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. Thank you guys. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all beautiful people whenever I see y'all. Mwah. Stay cool.